Now I'll show you how to perform auto-calibration for an angle probe, 60 degrees. Turn on the device. This will be the Olympus 600. The main function that will be used to navigate through all the menus is Next Group. If we press Next Group, we need to find, here it says Basic. And under Basic, we see the velocity is 3233. So we have a 4.085 range of 125. Now we are intentionally changing the velocity to 2.5. This adjustment is being made to observe its effect on the overall system performance. So, distance 0, velocity is the speed at which the signal is sent, and 0 is the distance, specifically the shoe. It will change depending on whether it's glued or not and what the thickness is. That's why we need to adjust it so that this value changes. What we're doing now is intentionally changing it. Then we go to auto call F5 and find the peak value on the calibration block. We're looking for the peak value, specifically this distance. It will be 25 millimeters. The second reflected signal will be 100 millimeters. So we find the peak value and set it to 80% of the monitor, so that to set it to 80% of the monitor, press the second foot switch, press auto double X%, and it will be set to 80%. Once again, now we adjust it. The maximum value, we find it again, set it to 80% of the monitor. Please double check this once again, then proceed to set it to exactly 80%, and now carefully press call 0, and finally set it to precisely 25. Small millimeters, then press it and continue and move on to the next final gate. For the second signal, press gate, move to the second signal using the scroll wheel, press the second function and set it to 80% of the monitor. Next, press call velocity, set it here to 100. Press done. That's it, we've calibrated everything. Now let's double check, meaning the second signal should show 100, and here it shows 100. Now we move on to the first signal, press gate, move with the scroll wheel, check the first signal, set it to 80% of the monitor and see that the maximum signal will show up to about 25. That means we've calibrated it correctly. Go to the basic function, check 3200, all 69 is correct. Everything has changed here. So we've calibrated it. Now we'll check again, just as we work. Right now, we were working with the block. They come as K2, K2, and V2, meaning they only differ in thickness. This block is 12.5 millimeters, the next block is 25. Now we switch to K1 and check this distance. It should be 100 millimeters. So when it precisely fires, we absolutely need to accurately measure it. We will carefully find 100 millimeters, then accurately locate it on the primary monitor, subsequently move it. No, we must firmly press the gate, then move it again, and finally set it to exactly 80% on monitor 2, ensuring precise calibration. Find the peak value. Here it shows us about 180% on the monitor. Well, about 100, so that means we've set it up correctly.